What's going on, y'all? What's going on? It's the Fish Table Guru. All right, man. So, in this vid right here, man, in this vid right here, we're going to be getting into some good old gameplay. And just to keep it a band with y'all, man, this is going to be a pretty good long clip and a good example of how to really build. All right. So, it's going to be a couple things I'm going to be doing in this. I'm going to be going to different boards. So when it comes to fish tabling, all right, sometimes man, you got to go to a different board. Don't ever think. Please don't ever think that you have to stay on the same board. That's actually one of the ways you can lose money. I know anybody who plays this platform or whatever, it may feel as if I really like this platform. Like I like the Money Clown, I like the Aladdin board, but I'm telling you, just because you hit on that specific game doesn't mean you're gonna always hit on that specific game. So what I've learned is, yeah, I might like a game, and sometimes I feel like different games pay out more, and it's just about timing when it comes to this game. So yes, I've been in that little mode where, hey, I really like this game. This game pays out a lot. But that's just how the game operates. And you don't want to get caught into that trap. You don't want to be complacent. So, yes, it is okay to switch to other boards. All right. And here I am with the golden skill number. Guys, I've talked about this in a lot of my gameplays. I've talked about this a lot, actually, in my gameplays. But yeah, man, with the 25 cent, it's just a real good clutch number because you can raise the stakes and really get some good coin on this game. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this gameplay at first started off a little bit slow, but it does become a little bit more entertaining as you continue to watch. Um, Another thing that I'll definitely have to say when it comes to these fish table games is when you develop a skill like I'm doing, notice how I'm tapping. Okay? Tapping. Do not ever, unless you playing with other people, and even if you playing with other people, don't just hold on to the fish that you're trying to catch. Your money will drop significantly, and it's just not a smart move when it comes to this game. That I have seen people with $5,000, like literally $5,000, guys, and they will hold on to that particular fish, and in less than like 5 minutes, they have lost $5,000, all because they were so destined to want to pop something, all because they wanted to, be greedy at that point. You know what I mean? Or the game has already paid them out and they think they're going to get more. It doesn't work like that. And look, prime example. I'm getting ready to switch to another board. But yeah, man, you want to tap on this game. Just tap. The only reason why you should use autopilot is if you're going against other players. But how I strategize, I'm gonna be real with y'all. If I'm playing with money, The only time I want that boss to go off is if it's for me. I ain't gonna lie, I'm stingy like that. I'm the type of player, if I see somebody pop up while I'm playing, I instantly leave that board. All because I don't want to play against nobody. Now, rarely have I done it. Yes, I've done it before, but I like to play for me. And just like that, prime example, guys. Look how quick it took me just to get that hit. Because I knew, okay, I like the clown, but you know what? Let's see what the vampire got going on. Didn't even, you know what I'm saying? I just started over here. And look, already making stuff go off. Now, I know some people look at that number and be like, $87, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. And I'm gonna be real with you too now. 25 cent is a good number. But sometimes, man, it's also one of those numbers you gotta understand that you might not always get your hundreds with it. But it's still a good number. Notice how I went up right there. Now the fact I know I got a little something to work with, look what I did, y'all. I lumped it up to 50 cent. You see what I'm saying? Another great skill number. That's actually 50 cent is actually, even though I use 25 cent heavy, 50 cent is actually like my second favorite. I only say my second favorite because even though I know I make more money with 50 cent, is I don't have the gameplay as I. So basically, the higher, obviously the higher money that you use, the quicker your money goes out. That's why I say it's always great to play at your means. And look at that, $265. We're at $347. See what I mean? And here I am raising the stakes at 80 cent. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hit anything else after this, but this is just a prime example of how, taking your time, not just taking your time, but being skillful, being mindful in your skill, because that goes definitely a long way in this game. All right. So I hope you guys learned something from this clip. Just take it in, man, because like I said, at the end of the day, this is what it is over here if you're really trying to learn and build. So, again, I hope this was some great insight to somebody. Fish Table Guru, baby.